Well, the quick answer on how frequently to meet with an employee to go over performance would be more often than you're currently doing, more than likely. Chances are very good that you're not communicating enough. 'Cause usually when you talk about performance with people, it's they're surprised, they didn't know that they weren't meeting your expectations, or you had a misunderstanding or something like that, and it's almost always because of poor communication or no communication. So the quick answer is probably more often than you're currently doing it. Now, that's going to depend upon the goal. It's going to depend upon the competency and the commitment level of the people that you're talking with. And a lot of people worrying about micromanaging, and I wouldn't. When it's coming around performance, over communicate. Because half the time people aren't hearing what you're saying anyway, so you've got to say it in different ways and communicate it in different ways. But I would say, there's some variation on it. Obviously, depends on how big the goal is or what the performance is. But, at an absolute minimum, you should be planning on a formal sit-down one-on-one meeting, once a month with every employee you have, regardless of your span of control. If that's too much for you, your span of control's off, or you could get better at managing. But I would, it doesn't have to be an hours-long meeting. It could be 10, 15, 20 minutes where it's just the employee talking with you talking with them, setting expectations, giving some feedback, some recognition, some reward if merited, redirection if that needs to happen, and just communicating what's going on. Now, in the ideal state, that's happening every day, all the time, because again, depends on the size of your team and what's going on, but there should be constant communication on performance and how you're doing and how you can improve, and that should be a two-way street, because you ought to be looking for it yourself as the leader, as the manager. How are you doing? How could you improve? And they should be giving you some feedback. So those are some thoughts on there, but short answer, more frequently than what you're currently doing, I'm willing to bet.